So you're motivated, you know what you want to achieve and how you're going to keep yourself on track to achieve that. Now we've got to think about laying out an actual checklist of just how much we have to do before your exams. So if you download the file saved with this module, it's a very brief summary of how much content is going to be included in your exams. So fill in the table as much as you know. Your teachers might be able to help you with any information that you're not sure about. But if you can fill in as much as possible, it will really help you with the planning stages later on. So the table should include the list of all of the subjects that you're doing your GCSE exams in. I've filled in the common ones that everyone's doing. And the rest will be the choices that you made for GCSE. And underneath each of those headers is a section for you to fill in the specification that you're doing. So that will be which exam board you're taking the exam with. So Edexcel, AQA, OCR, something like that. And then which of their specifications your school has chosen for you to be examined in. So, for example, AQA Sciences have got different options for whether you're doing combined sciences or triple sciences. You might be doing the higher or foundation maths. You might be doing OCR Gateway Science or OCR 21st Century Science. There's slight differences in the specifications and the exams for those different options. So it's very important to know which one you're revising for. For 90% of your revision, it will be the same, but those extra details will make a difference in you getting the best possible opportunity for success. And it will be specifically important if you're doing the higher tier versions of the exams. When you know which specification you're studying, you can download a copy of that specification directly from the exam board's websites. And they're absolutely fantastic because they list in detail exactly what content they expect you to know before you go into the exam. And they'll say in that anything that you're expected to memorize, plus any materials that will be given to you in the exam. For example, sometimes in the science exams you might be given a formula sheet. Sometimes in the English exams there might be texts that are given to you within the exam for you to study, or there'll be texts that you're expected to learn in advance of the exam. For example, your set reading. Make sure, well, I imagine you'd have to really not be paying attention in the lessons to know which text you're studying for your English exams, but do make sure that you're aware of that up front, that you have the book and that you've read it as soon as possible, because that will make it easier to follow the discussions that you have at school. But for now, just print off a copy of that file that's saved on this page and fill in as much detail as you possibly can. Go to your teachers if you're not sure of the details, and if you still have trouble, then send a message and I'll see what I can do to help you.